Welcome, everybody. We are now on part 2 of Disney parks around the world. I am Shane.
I'm Holly.
The vocabulary words are include.
Include.
The care package Brent's mom sent included cookies, books, and clothing.
Parade.
Parade.
The crowd clapped and shouted as the victory parade began.
Harbor.
Harbor.
All of the sailors on the ship were very excited that they would reach the harbor soon.
Speed.
Speed.
Tony sped down the highway in his sports car.
Dangerous. Forward.
Forward.
Terry took a large step forward when the teacher called his name. So poor Holly here has never been to a Disney park.
No.
Oh. Okay, if you could choose any Disney park in the world to go to, which one would you go to?
Oh, that's interesting. Because I've heard, like, they're all over the world, right?
Yeah.
But I really like the one in Paris because apparently I heard there's a ride that's associated with the cartoon Finding Nemo, and that was such a good movie.
So you love Finding Nemo, so...
I know. I mean, it was a good movie.
And it's Paris, so...
Yeah, it's so romantic. You can go on a date.
Well, speaking of Finding Nemo, I know that in Tokyo Disneyland, they have Disney Sea.
Oh.
And when I went to Tokyo Disneyland the first time, I didn't go there. I didn't know there was a Disney Sea, or maybe when I went there, it was a long time ago. I don't think they had Disney Sea yet.
Now you know how old he is.
I'm pretty old. So I really want to go back, and I think that there's new changes even at the Disneyland park there. So I really want to go back to Tokyo Disneyland. I think I will go maybe next year.
Cool. Take me with you.
Okay, we'll go together, okay?
Yes.
Cool. And we'll bring you guys.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go. Bye.
Disney parks around the world.
In Europe, you can take in some of the best views of any Disney park at Disneyland Paris. Here, Finding Nemo fans will love Crush's coaster, where they can ride a turtle shell through the Great Barrier Reef.
Today's lesson is called Disney Parks Around the World, Part 2. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. And yes, we're looking at the very famous and even more popular Disney amusement parks. And it's true, there's 6 of them and they are spread right around the world. I bet you there's very few places that you're more than a few hours by plane from a Disney park these days.
Unless you're in Russia or Africa.
Well, they have France.
Or South America.
That's true. There's no Africa Disneyland. But we did look at the 2 that we will find in America. The classic Disneyland in California and Walt Disney World, the much bigger Disney park in Florida. But now it's time to leave America and continue on our world tour.
Yeah, let's talk about Euro Disney,
yes.
Although they don't call it Euro Disney anymore. But it is in Europe. That's what we're talking about next. In Europe, you can take in some of the best views of any Disney park at Disneyland Paris. And by the way, there isn't a Disney park in Russia or South America or India or Australia.
Ooh, that's true.
But apparently, at Disneyland Paris, you can see the Great Barrier Reef.
That's true. The Great Barrier Reef is normally found in Australia. That's where it is. But in Disneyland Paris, it says here, Finding Nemo fans will love Crush's coaster, where they can ride a turtle shell through the Great Barrier Reef, all without leaving La Belle France. How cool is that?
How cool is that? Disney brought Australia all the way to Europe. How cool. They can do anything those folks at Disney can.
G'day, mon ami.
That was pretty awesome. All right, everybody, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be back soon.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。迪士尼乐园在世界各地有6座度假区。那我们在第一天课文介绍了加州和佛罗里达州的迪士尼乐园，下一站来到欧洲。 好，巴黎的迪士尼乐园有一些很棒的景观可以欣赏，而且海底总动员的粉丝应该会很喜欢这里哦，因为它有海龟云霄飞车，你可以骑海龟壳来穿越大堡礁。好，文中用到片语动词 take in，take in 在这边表示欣赏或是参观。至于 Great Barrier Reef， 它是指位于澳洲东北海岸的大堡礁。那就顺便学一下，澳洲的英文是 Australia。好，接回到课文中。
Disney parks around the world.
In addition to its European resort, Disney has resorts in Tokyo, Hong Kong, and Shanghai. Tokyo Disney includes Disney Sea, a park that features an erupting volcano located at its heart. Be sure to catch the night parade, a 20-minute-long show that takes place on a ship in the Mediterranean-themed harbor. Hong Kong Disneyland has the popular attractions of other Disneylands, but since it is the smallest of all the parks, you can spend less time walking. The main draw at Shanghai Disneyland Park is the Tron Light Cycle Power Run, one of the fastest rides you will come across at any theme park. Straddle your bike as you speed forward at close to 100 kilometers an hour without a seatbelt.
Moving on, we've covered Disneyland, Disney World, and also Euro Disney.
Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland Paris. Now, in addition to its European resort, Euro Disney, Disneyland Paris, Disney has resorts in Tokyo, Hong Kong, and Shanghai. So that brings the total to 6. Now, Tokyo Disney includes Disney Sea, a park that features an erupting volcano located at its heart.
That sounds dangerous.
That sounds dangerous.
Why did they build a Disney park around a volcano?
It sounds dangerous, but it also sounds kind of cool. Now, here we have the verb include to talk about. If something includes something, it has that thing. Okay, so contained within Tokyo Disney, there is Disney Sea, or Tokyo Disney includes that thing. For example, the care package Brent's mom sent included cookies, books, and clothing. So inside the package were these things. The package included these things. Anyways, let's move on and learn some more about the Tokyo Disney Park. Be sure to catch the night parade, a 20-minute-long show that takes place on a ship in the Mediterranean-themed harbor.
Wow.
Harbors and stuff like that. It makes me feel like we're still at the Disney Sea.
That would make sense. But whatever Disney park you're at, they will definitely have different types of parades in different areas throughout the whole day, because parades are fun events. Kids especially love a parade. I think there's an expression, everyone loves a parade. What is a parade? It's a hard word to explain because it's a parade. There's people walking down the middle of the street. We, the people watching, are standing on the sides of the street. We're not going anywhere. The people in the street are doing the moving, walking, driving slowly, maybe on a special vehicle. We'll have bands marching, playing music, maybe jugglers or acrobats. There'll be cool things to see, lots of music, lots of color and fun. Because parades are basically a celebration thing. We might have a military parade with soldiers and tanks like they do here on Double 10 Day, or it could be one of those temple festival parades you see in Taiwan with the large gods and people putting firecrackers on the street. And we, the people watching, as I said, are standing, and the parade slowly goes down the street, and it can take, 20 minutes or even longer. For example, the crowd clapped and shouted as the victory parade began. Maybe a sports team won a big trophy, and they're driving down the street showing all the fans their trophy, and everyone has a great time because it's a parade.
We won! Yay! Now, this is a parade on a ship in a harbor, which makes this kind of special. But before we move on, let's talk about this word harbor. A harbor is kind of like a parking lot for boats, okay? When ships come to land, they need a safe place to dock or to moor, and this place is called a harbor. I believe there's quite a large harbor in the north of Taiwan at Keelung. That would be a harbor. For example, All of the sailors on the ship were very excited that they would reach the harbor soon. Yeah, once they reach harbor, they can leave the boat, get on dry land, and do something that doesn't require them to stay on a boat anymore. Anyways, that's it for Tokyo Disney. Next, let's move on to Hong Kong Disneyland. Hong Kong Disneyland has the popular attractions of other Disneylands, but since it is the smallest of all the parks, you can spend less time walking.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like it now, that the crowds are a little smaller, but it's much easier to see everything in Hong Kong Disneyland in one day. Some of the other ones, you might need 2 or 3 days. And then in the same part of the world, Shanghai, that's the newer Disneyland in this area. It says the main draw at Shanghai Disneyland Park is the Tron Light Cycle Power Run. One of the fastest rides you will come across at any theme park. If any of you have seen those Disney films, the Tron films, one of the first computer films, I think, was the original one, and they made one later. They have these cool motorcycles that they kind of drive around in a computer, and I guess the ride is like that. And when we say fast, we mean fast. We read, straddle your bike as you speed forward at close to 100 kilometers per hour.
Without a seatbelt.
Without a seatbelt. That sounds fast and slightly dangerous. So maybe the little kids won't be allowed on this, but it sure would be fun if you like speed. And what is speed? Well, it's just moving quickly. And if we are moving quickly, we can use the word speed as a verb. To speed. It's basically to go fast. Often when we say I was speeding, we mean I was going over the speed limit. I was breaking the law, right?
You're going too fast.
If you're driving on the highway at 130 kilometers an hour when you should only go 100, you are speeding, and that could be a crime. You could get a ticket. But we can also just use it to say I'm going fast. I had to speed through my breakfast because I was late for school or something like that. For example, Tony sped down the highway in his sports car. Slow down, Tony. It's dangerous to speed.
Okay, before we take a break, let's talk about the adverb forward, okay? Forward, that means you're moving towards the front of something, to the front of something, and not towards the back. There's forwards, and then there's backwards. Anyways, I hope that's clear. Forward, backward, to the front, to the back. They're the opposite of one another. Anyways, for example, Terry took a large step forward when the teacher called his name. He moved forward or to the front of the class. All right, everyone, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
离开欧洲，接着我们就来到亚洲。这边有3座迪士尼乐园，离我们都蛮近的。那这3个度假区分别是在东京、香港还有上海。东京迪士尼度假区有包含迪士尼乐园和迪士尼海洋这2个园区。我很多朋友都大力推荐迪士尼海洋。那课文就提到说，这个乐园的特色是它中心有一座会喷发的火山。来到这里，你一定要去看夜间游行。这个表演它长达20分钟，那是在地中海主题的港口的一艘船上面举行的。好，我们先来看3个单字 ，include。它是动词，表示包括、包含。Parade 表示游行。那 Mike 老师提到，在游行里面，你可能会看到 juggler 就是杂耍表演者。Acrobat 是指杂技演员、特技表演者。你可能还会看到 firecracker 则是鞭炮。好，下一个单字 Harbor 它是指港口、海港。Jeff 老在解释单字时用到2个动词，一个是 dock，D-O-C-K， 它当动词可以表达靠码头、入船屋，还有用到 moor，M-O-O-R，moor 当动词表示停泊。好，再来看文中的补充单字 erupt， 它表示爆发、喷出。我们要表达火山爆发就会用到这个动词。至于 volcano 则是指火山。下一个要介绍的是香港迪士尼乐园，它是最小的乐园，不过里面还是有其他迪士尼乐园的热门设施，只是因为园区比较小，你可以不用走那么多路。 好，那么上海迪士尼乐园它有一个最吸引人的游乐设施叫做创极速光轮，它的速度超快的哦，让你在没有安全带的情况下，跨坐在摩托车上面，以接近时速100公里的速度急速前进。我看网络上好像有人做到都哭了。好，刚刚 Mike 老师谈到这个设施是跟电影 Tron 有关 ，Tron Tron， 它中文名称是电子世界争霸战。好，那这个电影里面就有光速机车。好，文中用到 straddle 这个动词，它表示骑或是跨坐。还有2个单字 speed 当名词是指速度，那它可以当动词来表达急速前进或是超速行驶。它的动词3态是 sped。好，下一个单字 forward， 它表示向前，是一个副词。那它的相反词是 backward 也是副词，则是表达向后。接回课文中。
Disney parks around the world.
Over the years, the magic of Disneyland has brought joy to people of all ages. Why not visit one of these unique parks and experience a whole new world for yourself?
All right, everyone. I've got bad news.
Oh, what's that?
All good things must come to an end. And yes, we've now discussed everything we're going to discuss about Disneyland. Disneyland parks the world over. So let's start to wrap things up. Over the years, the magic of Disneyland has brought joy to people of all ages.
That's true.
Me included.
That's right. People who went there as kids are now taking their own kids or maybe even their grandkids, and everyone still has a great time. So, why not visit one of these unique parks and experience a whole new world? Don't sing the song. And experience a whole new world for yourself. Yeah, why not? You're going to have fun. Even if you're not into, the cartoons, there's the Pirates of the Caribbean or the Star Wars thing. There really is something there for just about everyone.
Sounds good to me. All right, folks, with that, our article is in the books, but we still have the what do you think question to cover. Mike, which Disney park would you like to visit?
Ooh, interesting. Disneyland has that Star Wars thing, but it's new and busy. So I would say Hong Kong Disneyland sounds interesting to me because it's close and it's small and I won't have to walk as much.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
I like the idea of going to Disneyland because there are all sorts of hidden attractions, like hidden restaurants that you can go to. I'd like to check some of those out. Anyways, folks, that's it for our lesson, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
看完这2天的课文，同学们最想去哪一座迪士尼乐园呢？我有一个朋友，他每年都会去迪士尼乐园过生日，他甚至还要买年票哎。所以说，其实大人跟小孩真的都挡不住迪士尼的魔力。同学们放假的时候，不妨规划一趟迪士尼之旅吧。好，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有4个。第一个是 in addition to， 第2个是 catch 当动词表示观看、收看，第3个是 take place， 第4个是复合形容词名词连字号 themed。好，我们先来学 in addition to。片语介系词 in addition to， 它表示除了什么什么以外还有什么什么，那么之后是要接名词或动名词。例如 in addition to the flowers， Ron also gave Tina a purse for her birthday。 除了送花之外， Ron 还送给 Tina 一个手提包来当做生日礼物。好，那顺便补充相关的用法哦。In addition， 它是副词片语，少了 to 就变成副词片语。好，那它表示此外，而且要用逗号跟句子隔开。例如 ，The show was fantastic. In addition, the tickets didn't cost much. 那场表演很精彩，而且门票也不贵。接着我们来学 catch 当动词，表示观看、收看。Catch 当动词可以表达观看、收看，像是收看比赛啊、观看电视剧等等的。例如 ，Did you catch the premiere of the TV series last night？ 你昨晚有看那出电视剧的首播吗？好，那接着来学 take place。 Take place 表示举行、发生，通常呢是指像活动的举行啊、会议的举行之类的，它必须要用事物来当主词，而且要用主动语态表示。例如 The concert will take place at Taipei Arena. 演唱会将会在台北小巨蛋举行。最后我们来学复合形容词、名词连字号 themed。复合形容词是由连字号来连接2个以上的字所形成。那么名词连字号 themed， 它就是名词搭配形容词 themed 所构成的复合形容词，表示以什么为主题的，或者是某个地方活动是围绕特定主题的。像 Mediterranean themed 就表示以地中海为主题的。Star Wars themed 表示以星际大战为主题的。Harry Potter themed 表示以哈利波特为主题的等等。例如 We had dinner at a Hello Kitty themed restaurant last night. 我们昨天晚上在一间以 Hello Kitty 为主题的餐厅用餐。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
4句表达搞清楚状况的英文说法。
Finding that.
Okay, Shane.
I thought you said I could do.
Let's get something straight. You're never ever going to be able to do the 开场 okay? Are you clear? All right. Anyway, 欢迎来到就爱讲英文，我是 Holly。
Hey everybody, 我是很可怜的 Shane。
OK， 今天的主题呢，刚好就是要来搞清楚状况。OK，so 刚刚我跟 Shane 说 ，Let's get something straight。OK，straight 就是直的，你可能原本都很歪这样，所以不行，不能这么歪。我们就是要让你直直的，不是啦，就是搞清楚状况。Yeah，
就是要很直接的跟你说，
直接的跟你说啦。
对。
All right，
Now figure something out.
Figure something out. So figure 其实就是你好像在想，如何让这个再更清楚啊？你可能就是要稍微看一下。
We need to figure out
something.
How to be better hosts.
Yeah.
Especially you.
No, especially you.
No, whatever. Let's be clear about something. I'm a much better host than you.
No, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's be clear about that, okay?
So clear 其实就是非常清澈嘛，所以你很透彻跟人家讲一件事情的时候，就是没有任何疑问，所以我们搞清楚一件事情，好不好？我们搞清楚 ，Let's be clear about something. You're never gonna be as good as me.
Okay, whatever. You know what, Holly? You need to read the situation a little bit better. Because if you could read the situation, you would realize that I am amazing and you suck.
No, you suck. But read the situation 就是这个情况，你必须要看清楚这个情况。
搞清楚，对啊，
对。你有没有搞清楚状况啊？所以 read 不是真的去读它啦，就只是去看。
Read the situation.
Read the situation. Yeah. All right.
So I think are you guys clear about all of these?
Yeah. Are you clear?
Okay.
I think I got it.
If you guys are clear, then I think we should just do live action.
Yeah. Let's do live action.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
Holly, I'm trying to figure something out.
What's up?
Why did you eat my yogurt? What's wrong with you?
First, let's get something straight. It's not okay for you to yell at me like that.
Sorry, you're right. But why?
Second, I don't even like yogurt. It gives me gas. So I have no idea what you're talking about.
But Isla just told me you took it.
Let's get something clear. Isla is a liar. And she loves yogurt. I think you should be smart enough to figure out who took your yogurt.
Oh my God, you're right. I'm really sorry. Isla! Isla! Number 1, figure something out.
Number 2, be clear about something.
Number 3, get something straight.
Number 4, read the situation.